Hello, everyone. Our session today is going to be on PowToon, which is a video maker. PowToon is a great digital tool that uses web-based animation software, guys, it's really cool, that allows users to create animated presentations by manipulating pre-created objects, imported images, provided music, and user-created voiceovers. In a nutshell, PowToons is a great way to turn your notes, PowerPoints, any kind of instruction material you have into something cool and engaging for students. Okay, so this will definitely help you to rev up your student engagement and get them interested in what information you have to portray to them. It's easy. All you need to do is you can search PowToon in Google, or you can go to PowToon.com. All right, so I want you guys to go ahead and go to PowToon.com, or you can type in PowToon in Google. This is our homepage for PowToon. There's many different ways you can log in. Click log in. You can log in with Google. You can log in with Facebook. You can log in through Clever. You can log in through Office 365 and through LinkedIn. So I want you guys to go ahead and log into PowToons. Decide which way you want to log in or create a username or create an account. I always log in with Google. I'm going to continue with Google. It'll log me right into your homepage. Instead of a dashboard, they call this your workspace. All right, and you also have a toolbox over here on the right side. So over here, you see these are my PowToons that I've already created. This may be blank for you guys. On your left side, your taskbar, you have the home, you have templates, you can import, you can create, you have your help button, your more button that gives you all of these other options. And you can also click tour, where you can click a tour. You can take a tour of PowToons. Okay. Also with PowToons, very friendly greeting. This one says, what video would you like to create today? So PowToons tries to take the pressure off for you and tries to make this process as easy as it can be, okay? There's many different ways to get started. I always start off with creating my PowToon from a PowerPoint. You can import a PowerPoint into PowToon to make that PowerPoint more engaging or more funny or more appealing to your students. You can do that through a PowerPoint, or you can also start from scratch. I'm going to start by importing a PowerPoint. But first, let's make sure everyone is on this home dashboard. So we went to powtoon.com, or you search PowToon in Google. You click login. You can log in with Google. You can log in with Facebook. You can log in through Clever. If your school or district uses Clever, you can log in through Office 365. Make sure we are logged in. Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to start off by showing you guys the end result, okay? The first one I'm going to show you, I created a PowToon on adding and subtracting integers. There's a song that goes along with that, and I created a PowToon to present that to my students. This PowToon was started through scratch. So I want to show you guys how I started that. Here's the PowToon. Sorry, give it a second to load. All right, guys, a quick and easy way to help you add and subtract integers. Here's the song. Same sign, add and keep, different sign, subtract. Take the sign of the larger number, then you'll be exact. Think about it. Now let's break it down. Same sign, add and keep, different sign, subtract. Well, take the sign of a larger number, then you'll be exact. Yeah. So that was one cool PowToon that I created for my students when we started adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers or integers. I could have just printed off on a sheet the integer song. We could have just sung it in class. But once I clicked play on this video, I saw my students were engaged and they wanted to know what was coming. And by the end of the class, my students were singing the song all class long. So that PowTune was created from scratch. A PowTune that was created from PowerPoints. I imported my PowerPoint on scale drawings and scale models, and I was able to add a voiceover and add animation. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about scale drawings and scale models. We have Pretty cool, right? That's just the beginning of it because this is the PowerPoint that we'll be working with during this module. But I just want to start off with showing you guys the end result, what I want you to be able to do. And I'm telling you, it's appealing. Your kids will like it. It's cool. It's different, and it kind of takes the normalcy out of PowerPoints or giving notes. So let's create a PowTune through importing a PowerPoint. So you want to click your import button and ask you want to import a PPTX file or a PowerPoint. Soon you can import videos and soon you can import images. But we're going to start off by importing a PowerPoint. Okay, so I want you guys to pick a PowerPoint that you have in your file and I want you to upload it to this PowTune. Give you guys a second. And I'll go ahead and browse and upload my PowerPoint. What you do is you select your PowerPoint from whatever location or whatever folder is saved in, open, and it's uploading your file. While your file is being uploaded, it says no need to wait around here while the file is being converted. You'll find it in my PowToons as soon as it's ready. You can go back to your workspace. Okay. So when that PowTune is done, it should pop up over here in your toolbox. But again, on the sidebar, you have your home button or your start button. You can explore. You can start from scratch. This is where we imported. Questions. If you need more information or more tutorial videos, you can look at some tutorial videos or tours created by the actual PowToons site. And again, this is your toolbar, my PowToons. Any PowToons you create will be right here. Okay, so this is the scale drawing PowerPoint that I uploaded. Yours should have converted already. If not, give you guys another minute. I'm just going to click on it. Simply click on it. And I will say sometimes PowToons has a little glitch. Sometimes it may say www.powtoon.com refuse to connect. But all you have to do is click edit your PowToons and that'll take you right into your more detailed workspace. All right, so all we did was we imported our PowerPoint and we let it convert. So once you see that your PowerPoint has been uploaded, you can look under your toolbox or my PowToons on the right-hand side, click it, and it'll start loading. As you can see, my PowerPoint that I uploaded is now being downloaded into my PowToons workspace. Now, do realize that we are working off of the free version, and with the free version, we're only able to edit up to 3 minutes of PowToon material. If you sign up for the Pro, then you are able to access as many minutes of animated features as you want, along with you can unlock different characters and backgrounds or whatnot. But that's the premium version right now. I'm working with the free version. I think the free version gets the job done. You're able to showcase some information, but if you need to purchase that premium, you can also. All right, so now I can see that my PowerPoint has been loaded. On the left side, on my left pane, I can see all the slides that are part of my PowerPoint. Okay, now let's say you inserted and you just want to click preview and see what it looks like once it inserts. You can always click preview at any point in time. As you can see, PowToons automatically added a voiceover music audio to my PPT. Now, all that can be edited if you like it. If you don't, you can make it look like a movie or change into a slideshow. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's through the preview. You can preview at any time. Now, with PowToon, it's great because you can add in your own voiceover. So what I always tell people, if you want to add a voiceover, you can simply, over here on the right side, here's our different options where we can do characters, backgrounds, and whatnot. We want to look for the audio tools. We have background tool, text, characters, props, shapes, images, videos. Here's the sound. You want to insert a voiceover. Okay, or if you want to add, if you have your own type of music, background music that you want to incorporate into this instruction, you can. I'm going to click add voiceover. You can simply click record and start talking and recording. But me, I use this app called Audacity. Audacity is where I usually record my narration and I save it, and I can easily import that into PowToons. This is my narration I created through Audacity. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about. All right, guys, so today I've already saved it. So I want you guys right now, for time's sake, I want you guys to click record, and I want you to record the material on the first two slides of your PowerPoint, or record the directions of the first two slides of your PowerPoint. Give you guys a minute. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to upload my Audacity file that I saved as an MP3. Click upload, find my file. It asks you, it doesn't matter if you upload an audio file or if you click that record button. PowToon tutorial.mp3, that's my file, has been added. How would you like to use this voiceover? I can add it to the entire PowToon, or I can add to the curtain slide. I like to add it to the entire PowToon, and then throughout the PowToon, I can always edit. Click use. And remember, when we first clicked preview, once our PowerPoint was imported, I clicked preview and PowToon had already inserted background music. This right here. It says PowToon tutorial.mp3. This is my actual voiceover, and this is the background music that PowToon had. I can take the background music all the way off, or this is what it sounds like with my voice and the background music all together. Play together. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about. That sounds a little distracting. So I can adjust the volume on my actual audio, or I can bring down the audio of the background music. Or I can take the background music off altogether, and I can click play together to see how it sounds. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about scale drawings and scale models. If I like it, I can click the X and it automatically saves. If I don't want the background music anymore, I can simply push the trash can. Doesn't matter. If I need to add another voiceover, I can click add voiceover and add another recording. But once you're done adding your recording or your voiceover, you can click the X. So my voiceover has been added throughout my entire slides. If you want to preview, you can always click preview. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about, as we can see, it's been added. So now that my voiceover has been added, now I want to get a little creative. Down here on your time bar, so this time bar shows at 1 second the map's going to fly in or my car. These are my objects. These objects can be manipulated, moved, change transitions, or whatnot. If I wanted to fly in at a certain point in time, I can do that as well. Okay, and this is the title. And I can also preview this one slide by just clicking this blue triangle. Start with our vocabulary. Let's make sure we click on our first slide. Make sure I move my transition bar at the very beginning. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about scale drawings and scale models. All right, so that's what it looks like without any editing. Let's say I want the title to slide in right when I say scale drawings and scale models. I can move my tracker back to see at what time do I say scale drawings and scale models. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about scale drawings and. So about 4 seconds is when I say scale drawings and scale models. If I can easily click on the object or the title and drag it to where I want it to pop up. When do I first want it to pop up? Let's say I want it to pop up at 4 seconds. I can move my transition bar and I can double check. I can click play. Scale drawings and scale models. And sometimes it's trial and error. Sometimes you may have to go back and forth to see if that is the correct position. We're going to be talking about scale drawings and scale models. Let's say I want my map to appear after the title. I can move that to appear at the same time as the title, to appear a half a second later. I can move those wherever I want them to be if you have any objects in your PowerPoint. If your PowerPoint is just words or sentences, same thing. You can have them float in or move or disappear whenever you choose to. So let's say I want to check this again. And click play. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about scale drawings and scale models. Notice I just changed the transition period or the playback period for the actual title and these two images. If I wanted to work on transition, I click on the object and I can click on this little settings tool. This setting tool allows me to change color, effects, arrange, length, font size, and everything. If I want to change the effect, do I want it to appear by just a pop? Do I want it to be written in? Do I want it to appear in? So if I chose right, I'm going to choose right. I want you guys to see what this looks like. So all I do is I click on it and I exit out. Let's move my little transition bar and see what it looks like. About scale drawings and scale models. Let's say you don't like that. I can click back on that object, click back on my settings, and change the effects again. You can add a hand. You can even add sound. Let's try this out again. Today, we're going to be talking about scale drawings and scale models. Awesome. Now, I noticed that at the beginning of my PowerPoint is going to be a blank space. And I start off by saying this. Let's listen. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking. I started by saying, all right, guys, so, I think I want to import or insert a character. Over here on our taskbar, I can look for characters. There's some characters that you can use for free and some that you can't use unless you upgrade to the pro version. So I can use health and safety, the Omnis at work, the Omnis, the office, Dream. Well, can't use Dream Team because that's pro. All of these have different animated characters. Let's say I want to look through the office and I want to find a character that fits me. Just let it load. Let's say I want to use this guy. If I click on him, if I click on him, he gets inserted into my PowToon. Now notice I double click and now I have two. Anytime you need to delete an object, right click and you can click delete. Remember, I wanted this guy at the beginning. I can move this guy to the beginning. And with your characters, you can change their pose. Hello, happy, thinking, angry, typing, sad, and so forth. Let's say I want to change the orientation. I want them to be flipped around. You can do that as well. Okay, I want my guy to be saying hello. And I can drag, drop, and position him wherever I want him to be positioned. Now let's try it out. All right, guys, so today we're going to be over. Sorry, guys. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about scale drawings and scale models. Now, right off the bat, that looks a lot more appealing than a basic PowerPoint. And that was only the first slide. All I did was I inserted a character, I changed the position and the timing of my objects. And my first slide is kind of cool. You can do the same thing for any of the slides that you have imported. This slide has vocabulary. I can change the effect of the definitions, the slide in to be written in. I can add animation. You can add props. You can add shapes. You can add images. Anything you need. You can change the background. But PowToon gives you the control of object animation, voiceover, and anything you need to do to make this appealing. So let's see what the beginning of this looks like. Let's click preview. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about scale drawings and scale models. So all we did so far is we worked on my first slide. I want you guys to animate your first slide on your PowToons. Animate it however you want to animate it. Be creative. Add transitions to the words or objects you have. If you have objects, insert a character. I want you to try that out. Any questions? Yes, pretty easy, pretty simple. Everything you need. Animation is pretty straightforward. It's very user friendly. And let's say you made a mistake, you can always click the back button. You can always click the back button. Let's say you want to change the name of it. You can click this little pencil and you can edit the title. You can save. You can preview. Awesome. All right, guys, so the announcements is about to start, but we're going to pick back up after the announcements are over. So this will give you guys a chance to work on that first slide of yours. Give you a chance to work on that first slide and add some animation, change some objects, change some transitions and whatnot. Try it out.
Good afternoon, Sharks. This is Principal Douglas with your afternoon announcement.
All right, guys, hopefully you have added your effects, transitions, and so forth to your first slide. Okay, so once you have everything complete, your last step, and make sure it's under 3 minutes, because if you're on the free edition, you won't be able to export or anything unless your presentation is under 3 minutes. If you need to delete any slides, you could simply click on a slide and you can hit the trash can to remove the slide. Okay, so once you have added the effects, transitions, or whatnot to your first slide, like I told you before, if you are done, you can always click preview to preview your work, and you can click export. You can export through a link, you can download the MP4, you can add it to your YouTube, download the PPT, etc. Okay, so great job. I really appreciate you guys watching this instructional video on PowToons. Thank you, Ms. Nardi, for being a part of our PowToons session. Now, for your assignment on Google Classroom, assignment 102, I need you guys to take a screenshot of your PowToon in its editing phase. For example, what my screen looks like right now, this is my editing phase. I want you guys to take a screenshot and upload that to our Google Classroom assignment 102. Thanks again.